Ha! And we vibing, and we vibing, and we vibing, and we vibing, 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 vibing. Ooh, we Reeves, vibing with Reeves, baby. What it is, what's going on with you, how you feels, what's your life like? Mine's is real. Everything's signed and sealed. That's the BD Siegel. What y'all know about it? What y'all know about it? And Beanie Siegel and Jada Kids supposed to come out with a album called Kiss the Mac, a collaboration. Yeah, I'm on board. I want to hear that shit and I actually want to get a beat off on that shit. I want to, you know, get a placement on that. I'll speak it into existence. I will get a placement on that. Speaking into existence. Say put something positive in the air. Like when people put something negative in the air, like today's gonna be a bad day. Today's gonna suck. Today's gonna be horrible. Then today's horrible when it sucks. And they're like, oh wow, today was bad. You kept saying today's gonna be horrible, today's gonna suck for like the last 4 hours. Then when the day starts sucking, I can't believe it. Like it's a surprise. You should be surprised if the day is good, despite your complaining about how bad it's gonna be. And I could talk about people doing that because guess what? I've done it. I've been there. You think I haven't? I've done it. After a while, I realized, you know what? Let me leave room for magic to happen. Let me leave room for it to be a great day, a wonderful day. Let me leave room for that. In some situations, you may think today won't be a bad day, but I don't take it to the heart because sometimes the stuff that happened in the day isn't your fault. People do things that don't make any sense, and then other people might be left holding the bag for it. It's just one of those things. And if you have a job, you know how that is. Someone else makes a big, brilliant, not brilliant decision. They feel it's a brilliant decision, but it's a stupid decision, and then it blows up, and then you're left holding the bag, and you're like, ah, I knew it. That happens, but that ain't your fault. How you react to is what you can control. If you let that get to you to the point where you can't enjoy the rest of your day, where you can't even enjoy the next day because you're so mad about the bull na 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 from the day before, then that's on you. That's your fault. And I've been in that position too. See. I'm just telling you, was real. I'm not trying to act like, oh, I'm perfect. Like, I'll never mess up. Ooh, I mess up quite a lot. I might mess up after this. uh, seriously, I might. I might. Nah, just playing. But I might. I'm not playing. I don't want to. I don't look forward to it. But it happens. I'm human. I'm only human. Dun, 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 dun. Don't ask me for too much, too fast. Because you might be disappointed. And I just might not care. But that's a Jeffrey Osborne song. But I threw a little extra on there. They probably wouldn't want those lines in there. You know. I just might not care. Does it sound too romantic? Like, you can't dress that up in an R&B song. You can't dress certain things up. Back in the day, you could dress up a lot, but some things you can't. You can't do an R&B song like, I don't give a fuck about your feelings, fuck you and everything you stand for. And I also hate your mama. Your dad owes me money. And then have that be a ballad and people like, yo, man, I don't know. That might be the new Can You Stand the Rain? Ooh, I felt that in my soul. They'll laugh at it. They might laugh at it, but it won't really hit. It won't really hit at all. It's be like, cut it out. You know. And I'm just getting stuff off my mind right now, just freestyling, vibing, freestyling, vibing, freestyling, vibing. You know, that might be a new section for the podcast, freestyle the vibe. You know, I have the rant alert, rant alert, rant alert, rant alert. I haven't done a rant alert, a good rant alert in a minute. You know, I've done a few here and there, but I used to be killing them rant alerts. I guess because I was mad a lot. I was mad a lot, so I was like, "Oh yeah, I got a rant alert." I think I did a whole rant alert episode, just ranting. Yeah, and guess what else? You won't believe what else these motherfuckers did. And you know what else I can't stand? Like, oh man, I needed someone to be there in the episode. Just chill, nigga, chill, chill, D, chill. It's 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 not that serious. Yes, it is. You know, it would have been something. But yeah, freestyle the vibe. Come up with stuff off the top of my head and roll with it, you know. So I don't feel like I'm just writing everything down and I'm a slave to the page, you know. So take note, y'all. Freestyle the vibe session. Yeah. Okay. But here's what I wanted to talk about on this another part of the episode. I'm gonna do that one more time. I know what I'm talking about, but I just like the way it look. If you say, "Oh, what's going on? What's going on?" Look like you don't know what you talk about. Big moments. Big moments. That's right. Think about big moments in your life. Big moments are important. Little moments matter too. Don't get me wrong. You appreciate those big matters, but those little moments in life, you should stop to smell the roses and all that. That stuff matters too, because it adds up to something bigger. But what I'm saying is the big moments in life. What makes a big moment depends for you, you know. A moment that is like a definitive moment in your life that stands out. It's like a core memory, you know, just one of those memories you just maybe it's a birthday party that you had, and it was just where everything went well, everything went exceedingly well that day on your birthday. You're like, wow, you could copy and paste this for like 13 more birthdays, and you know, be straight. That's something. Let's talk about that. Or maybe a memory where you found something that you love so much, you're like, I want to do this forever. Maybe it's playing the guitar. Or maybe you had a part in the school play, you're like, oh, I have to be an actor. You know, maybe they let you work the lights. You're like, hey, I want to be a light person. Someone got to light up them Broadway plays and those movies, which is true. Which is true. They don't just light themselves up. There's light people. There's lighting people, and they get paid. You think lighting people just, I don't want to get paid. I just do this because I like being around really bright light bulbs and lighting equipment. So yeah, I don't need to pay my rent, my mortgage. No, they're getting paid. It's just something that you don't hear about. You hear more about the stars, you know, the actresses, the actors. You hear more about the directors. You know, they making money. You hear about the producer, you know, they making money. But you don't hear about the other things like the gaffers and the the first toy, the first boy, whatever it is. They have all these different names, and I don't know what most of those things are. One of these days, I'm gonna just Google all that stuff. Because I'll stay to the end of a movie and like, wow. And there's like 1,000 people doing roles, and I only know what a certain amount of those people do. Okay, I know what the caterer does. Bet. I don't know a gaffer. Then you have the first gaffer, second gaffer, the third gaffer, the pull gaffer. Like what? What's a gaff? But sorry, got off. Reel it back. Got off point. Had to reel it back. Rewind. Bring it back to big moments. A big moment in your life. Maybe it was meeting your soulmate. And you, from that point, you knew, you know, maybe it's having a friend, meeting that friend, maybe make that friend in the sandbox, in the playground, and you was just a little kid, and you knew that that was your new crime partner. You knew that was your new partner in crime. You knew, yeah, we about to kick up a whole bunch of dust. We're gonna cause some problems. We're gonna have some fun. They're gonna be running after us. It's about to be real. You down? You down? You down too? I bet. You knew. You just knew. So think about a big moment in your life where you just knew or when things changed. Maybe you didn't know, but looking back now, you're like, that moment changed things for the better. That moment helped make me into the person I am. Please leave that in the comments. Leave it in the comments. Write it. Leave it in the comments, please. Like, comment, share, let people know about it. But yeah, big moments. You gotta think about that. That makes you who you are. It makes you you. All those big moments add up. Decides where you want to go in life, the road you want to travel. There's some big moments that are bad too, of course, Those may set you on the other on another path. What's your big moment? Like milestones. You can say that. Milestones in your life. It don't have to be milestones in someone else's life. It's funny, some people might hear what you say. That's not a milestone. And it might be. As long as it's not like, oh yeah, when I found out they had banana leaders, I knew that I would have banana. I'm tripping. Banana. I'm keeping that because it's funny. I'm messed up so bad. I need help. I need someone to slap the back of my head. Like, get it out. Banana now laters for the rest of my life. Woo! Well, wow, was I don't know what the hell that was, but boom. Unless it's something that's just real, real minor. But if someone says, "Oh, that's not a milestone in your life," and you've been through it, how they gonna tell you what's a milestone in your life? Maybe it's not a milestone in their life, or maybe it didn't mean much to them. Like a big moment in your life might not be the big moment in their life. Your big moment in life may have been being introduced to alcohol. They might not even drink alcohol. So they can't say that's not a big moment. Not a big moment for you. This Virgin Margarita, I gets fucked up. Nah, let me stop. Let me stop. I'm sorry, that was wrong. But I gets drunk. You can say that too. Everyone's different. So like leave, you know, what you're comfortable with is your big moment. That help shape you or, make you aware of certain things. Sometimes the big moment is just when you become aware of something. You might be aware of something you didn't know previously, didn't realize it existed or didn't realize the problems as bad. And that may be your big moment. Your big moment might be finding out, hey, maybe I'm a little bit of an a-hole. You didn't realize before. And there's a big moment where you realize, wow, I'm a damn jerk. Wow, that's crazy. All this time I'm blaming everyone else. All the time. I'm a major reason this bullshit keeps blowing up the smoke. Your big moment might be finding out that you toxic too. It's easy to say this person's toxic, that person's toxic, that person's toxic. It's not as easy to say, hey, yeah. But on the other hand, some people know they're toxic and they love it. They think it's cool when they toxic. It's only toxicity is only a problem when you're toxic towards them. Other than that, they could treat you like shit and it's cool. If you defend yourself, or you say, "Who you talking to?" All of a sudden, it's a problem. So big moments when you find out things about yourself, find out things about others. You know, big moments, big moments in life. Yeah, big moments in my life. Hmm. Uh, Getting my first record player. Getting my first record player. Definite as a gift. I record player as a gift, and I had some 45s on there. One of which was Mr. Telephone Man, my new edition. I'm showing my age. So what? I was a little kid with it, and because I would always try to play the records and on the big stereo component set. You had the record and you had the radio and you had the tape decks and all that. I would try to climb up there, put the stack chairs and put up there and put a record on it. I was into music early, guess you could see. So they just got tired of that and said, you know what? Here's a little record player. It was like blue and white. His little kitty buddy can actually play real records. I would go and whatever go in there look for the real records, not little kid stuff. I'll play it and I would be happy. Mr. Telephone Man to this day, I get hyped when that come on. Like I'm still like what 5, 6. Mr. Telephone Man. I still my baby would hang up on me. Yes, she would. As you get older, you realize she was doing that nigga wrong. He was getting done wrong. Man answering the phone. Nah, man, she ain't here. Oh, yeah, I'm an operator. Yeah, that's it. I'm an operator. Yeah, hang up, man. Call again. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But that was a big moment, just yeah. Then that leads up to another big moment when I was allowed to learn how to DJ. Stepfather told me how to DJ, and that was the thing. He had the DJ equipment, and I was allowed to use it. Then at least another big moment, get my own mixer. Had the little um Gemini mixer that DJ Scratch used, the little one right there. And let me tell you, just because I had the DJ Scratch mixer, of course, that did not mean I magically turned into DJ Scratch. The talent and skills of DJ Scratch are not included in this here mixer. That should have been written on the box. I knew it back then too, but it's still, you think, oh, nah, he could did that shit on anything because he had skill. He put in the pain. When you put in pain, you get better. You put in that practice. You can tell you someone put in that practice, that time into nurturing your talent and sharpening your skills. And people come by and they think you're crazy. They think you're obsessed because you kind of are. But that's how you get better. That's how good turns to great. That obsession, that attention to detail, that just need to get better and to keep doing it and to keep doing it. The repetition, repetition, practice makes perfect. We're damn close to it. But yeah, that was some big moments for me that made me want to do music, you know, that led up to me reading magazine articles and asking people about different things. What's a producer? What's a remixer? And, researching and video music box big moments when they would have the episodes where they would explain what a producer is and they would go to different studios like Hitman Howard T, rest in peace. Um, Marley Ball studio, De La Soul studio sessions. So you would see the different things that producers do behind the scenes. And that was just those episodes were always captivating. When they had those segments, I was just like, wow, that made me want to do it. That mixed in with DJing at parties and people see how people react to certain songs. I'm like, wow, what if I made a song that people reacted like this to and the DJs had to play it? What if I made something that DJs had to play that people just love to dance to, or they just love the vibe to in their car, or they had it in the headphones. What you listen to? Such and such. Oh, sweat. That'd be dope. Such and such. I'm like, yeah, I produced that. Such and such. Yeah, I wrote that. The, to make songs that people relate to, connect to, they vibe with, they fucks with it. They fucks with that. That's something that I wanted to do. And those moments, sometimes big moments lead into other big moments. So that was cool. Definitely a big moment. Another big moment for me, graduating high school. Yeah, it felt great. I felt accomplished. It's weird walking through the neighborhood and it's like I felt so proud. I just want to walk home. I could have got a ride. Nah, nah, nah. I want to walk. And I'm walking through full cap, full gown, and people just comment, especially the old heads, like, oh, that boy graduated. See, see, see. He gonna be something. Look how proud he walking. See, see, see. You don't see him out there running around dealing and stealing and trying to be a thug and all that stuff. Look at him, look at him, look at him, look at that boy, look at that boy. So you're hearing stuff like that, like, yeah, 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 it felt good, you know, felt good. Look at him. Education is important. And it is, it is, it is. So I felt proud of that moment. So that's a big moment. And I remember the teachers that said I wouldn't graduate high school. Fuck 'em, fuck both of them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. Yeah, not holding the grudge or anything. Not holding the grudge or anything. But yeah, fuck 'em. And here's the thing about that. Rewind really back. They were like junior high school, kind of seventh and eighth grade teachers. And they didn't like me and discriminated against me. Not because I was black. They both were black, but that doesn't mean anything because there's black people who have how can I say this? They have internalized this, the hatred that comes with racism, and they internalize that thing. So they're like, yeah, black people ain't shit. Yeah, gotta watch them blacks. Like you are them blacks. What are you talking about? There's people who are like that. They like real life Uncle Ruckus. They own it, but they wasn't that. They discriminated me. I sorry, discriminated me. They discriminated against me because I had a learning disability, what they now call learning difference. Dysgraphia. I had that. And they didn't know too much about that. And they were like, no, this is a special program you're in. We can't have someone that's at dysgraphia. And they know I was in some special ed classes before. It's like special ed math before, and I had and special ed for the writing. Because, I was trying to get into this special program. I, and they had felt the program was too prestigious for someone with a learning disability or learning difference to be in it. So they kept trying to say, nah, he's not going to be in it. But they didn't have any control of who was in it. So I made it through. And they would sit there and mess with me. Like I study and for a test, I'd pass the test. They would sit back and be like, accuse like, no, you didn't pass that test. They accused me of cheating. And then I'm like, give me the test again. And I pass. Same score. They be like, We give you again. Then I passed the even higher score. If they didn't like that, I'll keep doing it, keep doing it. And I would talk smack too. I came from, I would talk like, I wouldn't curse them out. Like, no, fuck you bitches. Like, now I'm saying fuck them. But back then I was like, no, no, no. I wasn't going off, but I was a little smart mouth because I know I was in the right. Like, I'm not bothering you. And I know you're messing with me because you don't like the fact that I have this dysgraphia. So this learning difference. So you didn't like that. So you was going to talk to me crazy. They would say, they would talk crazy. My mother would tell them off too. My mother was like, no, you're not going to talk about my son like that. They would say, I'll act like I would be a thug. Like, I was like, he don't have no thug bone in his body, that boy. And they knew it. They're like, oh, he won't be, he probably, we shouldn't let him be in this program because he won't be able to handle forget college. He won't be able to handle high school. He probably drop out in the ninth grade and you're just trying to attack all this stupid stuff. And my mother went over there quite a few times to the point they had to leave me alone. And I was definitely like, look, I was sitting there and talking back when they were trying to play me like I'm stupid. I'm like, what? You gonna make me take the test again? And I'm gonna get what? This time I'm gonna get 98%. Obviously, I know what I'm doing. And it's funny, they give me that hard time, but the person that did end up being a thug was the class teacher's pet. That's right, the teacher's pet. He was the undercover thug. He would act like he's a kind person. Then when they not around, he's bullying people. Give me your money, bitch. Give me your money, nigga. Give me your money, bitch. And then when they come around, here's an apple. It was crazy. I'm like, this, I never seen someone. He was almost like two different personalities. But when they found out, wait a minute, this guy's wild. Then they wasn't on him. They wasn't feeling him the same way they was. They didn't keep him up to that pedestal. They took him down. After a while, they stopped bothering me like as much. Stopped bothering me because they knew it. And some of the other teachers in the program was sticking up for me too. So I said that to say this. It was a big gap itself. Was a big moment because it showed me that not everyone's going to be on your side, that not everyone will believe in you, and it won't always be your fault. I mean, sometimes it might be, but this time it wasn't. Sometimes it's not your fault. Sometimes people will decide that you do not deserve your blessing. You do not deserve good things because they don't like you or they have issues with you. They have issues with something you may have. They may feel, oh, you're in that wheelchair. You don't deserve to be here. Oh, you got this. You don't deserve to be here. Oh, you black. You don't deserve to be here. Oh, what? You you come from a single parent home. You don't deserve to be here. You know, they might decide what you deserve for you. And it might not have anything to do with your actual personality or your talent. Oh, you're a woman. What are you in this program for? You're a female. What are you in this program for? It might not be about anything involving who you are as a person, your abilities, your skills, your talents. It might be about their personal prejudices. So that taught me that. That's what I was taught, that people might not like you for you, and it's not always your fault. But you still have to do what you have to do. You can't let that be an excuse to fail. If anything, show them what you got. You know, that was a big moment for me. That showed me out. You don't gotta like me. I'll be all right. I'm gonna do my thing. If I have to do my thing, I'm gonna do my thing. You do not have to like me. I don't have to care. But I have to succeed. I have to do my thing. If I have a goal set up, I have to accomplish that goal. I don't have to be friends. and I don't have to let you put me down. I'm not supposed to. So that's what that showed me. That's what that showed me. So that was a big moment too. You know, that was a big moment. You know, it showed, hey, people won't always like you, but you be all right. Stay strong. You know, that's a big moment for me. But like I said, leave big moments for you in the comments. I want to know. I want to know big moments in your life that you're comfortable with. You don't have to share everything. There's some big moments in my life. I ain't writing down no comments, and you won't hear me talk about in no damn podcast. It's all right. Privacy is a good thing. We go have private thoughts. You don't have to share everything, everything, everything. You know, keep some things to yourself, some things for you. There isn't anything wrong with that. People think there's something wrong with that or just nosy. Yeah, I'm sorry. You nosy as hell. Like, I can't have anything to myself. Not anything? Huh? Huh? Really? Yeah, but big moments in your life, you know? Big moments in your life, you know? Falling in love is a big moment. That's always a big moment. Except if you're one of those people that fall in love like two, 1 or 2 times a year. They always find someone new. Like, this is my soulmate again. I fell in love again. Stop saying that. You fell in love 2 times this year. It's September. And someone correct you now. It's the third time. Oh shit. There's some people who just always in love, you know. They get some. I'm in love. you know, I'm in love. So love's a big moment. Marriage, you know, if you got married, that's a big moment. You know, for me, you know, meet someone special. Meet baby, you know what I mean? Meet baby that's a big moment, you know. That's a big moment. Shoot, that's definitely breakups are big moments too. You know, that puts you through some things, you know. That's another thing. You know, you have a big breakup, you know, that puts it there. It's second relationship, you know. That's something there. So, you know, let me know your moments. I want to know what your big moments are. And I want to tell you I appreciate you. Another big moment is me doing this podcast. Even though it's kind of like on a whim, like, eh. Remember when they had the Anchor app? I was like, you can't do a podcast on the app on your phone. Yeah, then I tried them. Oh shit. And here we are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you. You could be anywhere in the world. You here, you vibing with me. You vibing with Reeves. Thank you. Whether you listen on the phone, you know, you listen on your laptop, whether you're watching it, whether you're listening on one of the streaming sites, whether you're on YouTube with it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget, hit me up, reevesnt.com, y'all. Yeah. Uh, get with the merch. Check the music. New music coming soon. And I appreciate you so much. Stay up. Yeah. Oh yeah, make some more big moments.